welcome to our reading for August 2018. Now, remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs and symbols ring for you and follow those thoughts, those feelings, those memories that you get to bring clarity to what you're wondering. We are all spiritual. We are all psychic, but we're not all going through the same thing at the same time at the same pace. This could clarify the past, shed light into the future, or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. If you want a more in-depth look at your month, check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. And for a deeper look, check out the musical playlist that I add below. See if there's something personal for you in the music, in the lyrics, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful August, and I'll see you in a moment. Aquarius, welcome to our reading for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Let's begin. Let's get clarity on the energies coming through in August 2018. Now, the random Shuffle Pandora song that came through for Aquarius was Gone by Snake Hips featuring Sid. I'll find that song and put it below for you guys. Now let's begin the reading. We're going to start with an animal oracle card. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We'll start with one card, clarity for Aquarius, energy coming through in August 2018. And we have the manatee coming through, dugong. So this is when you have to see things as they are. Accept a situation as it is. Don't try to force a situation. Don't try to change something to make it what you want. Just allow something to be. Allow something to unfold naturally. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. I feel like this manatee was stuck in the seaweed. So the more you struggle to get out, the harder it is to get out of a situation. So it's a gentle approach. It's waiting for, the waves to come through. It's wiggling out of a situation slowly, letting something unfold. See things as they are. Be realistic in your situation. Ask yourself what you can actually do and what is not in your control. And release that control somewhere else where it doesn't need to be, where it's making you feel like you're stuck and you're stagnant and you're stuck in the mud. And maybe you need to give some control, give some responsibility away so you can restore your own energy first. So it doesn't mean that things aren't happening. They are happening. It's just a slow process. You have to let bygones be bygones. Let the past stay in the past. Don't drudge it forward into the future. Start fresh. See what you can do. Do a little bit day by day. What can you do today? What is your highest priority? What can you change? What is working for you? Which doors are open to you? Which support does come in for you? Start there. This could start with supporting yourself, being good to yourself, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, understanding how beautiful, how strong, how I'm getting strength with you, how strong you are. It doesn't mean you have to push something to happen to be strong. Sometimes strength is sitting back and allowing something to be. Sometimes the biggest strength comes through forgiveness, Aquarius. So forgive yourself, if we're not handling a situation exactly right, or not approaching a situation right, or a relationship, or forgive somebody else as well. We all mess up. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how we know what to change. So let's get clarity on the manatee, the dugong. When I see the dugong, I think of, I know this is really random, but I think of Sirius, A and B. So maybe the star system Sirius is important for some of you. Let's get clarity for Aquarius. We're going to move along to a vice versa card. Clarity for the manatee, dugong. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So maybe there are arguments that were going on in the past, or you're going through now, misunderstandings, miscommunications, and you have to wait for the timing to change, for that person to come back through and be ready. Ready to talk something out or to let something go. We all change at our own pace. So let's get clarity for Aquarius. And we have the Magician coming through. So you can manifest blessings and abundance in your world. There is something around you that you can work with. This is beautiful. I feel like it's the inventor, it's the scientist, it's the magician. So you can make magic happen in your world, but it takes action. It takes you moving with something that you can work with. So if this is an inventor, if this is you trying something out, you might have to try it 2,000 times until it works. But once it works, you know it works. Now you know what to do. You know, we learn the most from our mistakes. So here there are lilies and roses all over the place. There's also a shooting star. Maybe shooting stars are important. The candle is also burning on both ends, which in reality is impossible, but with the magician, it is possible. So expect miraculous solutions. Expect miracles and the impossible to occur. So the lily makes me think of peaceful, serene, and innocent energy. The rose makes me think of passionate, sexy, unfolding energy. So it's a balance with those extremes. The red robe makes me think of the root chakra. So connecting yourself with those passions, with that survival instinct to do something, to make something happen. You have all of the tools on your table that you need. You have all of the skills, all of the talent, all of that ambition and drive going on inside you. You just need to do something with it. So I'm focused here on the infinity sign. So everything continues all the time. Change is always occurring. Sometimes we are underneath the surface. We are in the dark, and sometimes we're on the top. The 8 also makes me think of manifestation. Making something happen, paying attention to the small and large miracles that happen in your world, writing down synchronicities when you think about something and it appears like magic. You know, it doesn't have to be meaningful to anybody else, Aquarius, but you. You know, when you keep seeing that same number, you keep looking at the clock the same time, you keep hearing the same song, you keep having that same thing pop up in different conversations with different people. If an idea keeps coming back to you, you know, in multiples, write it down and pursue it. If you get the urge to sign up for a class or create something, I feel like this is a masculine energy, but it's also creation. Now on the back, it looks like you're looking into the horizon, either the sunrise or sunset. I just thought of the song by Simply Red. I think it's Sunrise. I'll find it and put it below for you guys. I feel like it's also a sample of a Hall & Oates song. I'll find it. I'll put it below for you. I think there's a song called Closer to the Sun. I'm not sure who it's by, but I'll find that song and put it to you. I'll put it below for you. And I see the tree of life on the back of his robe. So maybe the tree of life having deep roots, connection to your ancestors, to your relatives, where you came from and where you're going. Maybe heritage is important for you guys. He's also barefoot. So I want to say get grounded. You know, you're fully clothed, but your feet are on the ground. So you're coming back to earth, but you're also, there's an as above, so below energy with this card. As without, so within. So pay attention to your inner world and how it reflects in your outer world, and how your outer world reflects your inner world. If something doesn't feel right out here, if it's too stressful, if it's too like weighing you down, then take something away, adjust something in your world so you feel less of a burden inside. Sometimes it's just clearing away the clutter. When I see the Magician, here there's a table. It actually looks like it's floating. But sometimes I see the Magician with a lot of junk under the table, like all of those trials and tribulations and everything that you've gone through. So I almost want to say, like, clear the clutter from under your bed or out of the closet, something like that. You're pointing at something on the ground, so getting grounded, bringing something that is an idea, an inspiration, something going on in here inside of you, and bringing it to earth, making it practical, making it a reality, manifesting abundance in your world. Let's get clarity on the Magician. Major Arcana, number 1, there is something around you you can do. Something you can do today that you can work with. Let's get clarity and move along to the Angel Tarot. Clarity on the Magician and the Manatee, the dugong. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. I feel like timing. Something just wasn't the right time before. And when the time is right, you will know. In the meantime, if you're waiting for something, do something beneficial for you and maybe those around you, but something beneficial with that itchy energy. Let's get clarity for Aquarius. And here we go. You have powerful cards. You also have a progression, Aquarius. You have Major Arcana number 1 and Major Arcana number 2. So balancing masculine and feminine with this. A doorway through, the right way through. This is paying attention to your own inner guidance, your own connection to God, you know, to the divine timing. The High Priestess can mean secrets. She doesn't give all the information away. She holds something back until somebody is ready to receive that information. You have to be ready to seek out this knowledge, you know, and you don't get it all at once. It's step by step. It's page by page. I feel like you're opening your arms to some divine guidance. This is trusting your gut, Aquarius, with something. Trusting your intuition with something. The High Priestess is powerful, and yet she's hard to explain because it's the unexplainable. It's the mysterious and the magical that doesn't really make sense, that makes sense to her, or because of the experiences he or she has had. You know, until you've had that experience for yourself, somebody can talk about their miracles or their experiences, but sometimes it's really hard to understand until you have that experience on your own, and now you get it. Now you understand it. So you could be seeking out a mentor, somebody who's very, very spiritual. This is always psychic information. So pay attention to how, Aquarius, that information comes through for you. We're all different. You know, for some of us, it's words, it's phrases. You hear things. For some, you visualize. You know, you can see that whole picture. While you look at your wall, you can see something else here with your third eye. For some of you, it's a feeling. You know, it's actual emotion that you feel about something, or when you walk in a room, or when you meet a person. For some of you, it's a knowing, which is the hardest to explain because you don't know how you know it. You just know it. So go with your gut. You know, pay attention and be in tune, in sync with you and the divine. This is beautiful. You're moving towards a new light. You're having a spiritual growth spurt happening, and you're seeing how it's manifesting in your world. So the High Priestess is Major Arcana 2. All right. This is Archangel Haniel, and it's powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. You know, so if this is you working with somebody else, I feel like it's somebody with a similar energetic makeup, a similar vibration to you. Not necessarily similar experiences, but there's something vibrationally sound between the two of you. I feel like it's a small group. If this is you and someone else, it's not a lot. Generally, the High Priestess is on her own. She does things on her own, usually in the dark or in the silence. So there's a gateway behind you and a new moon. So it makes me think of something new that you're beginning, something that feels different. She's actually standing on a waterfall. So maybe cleansing waters, a waterfall. Water is important. And I feel like there's both a doorway, an archway, a gateway. Maybe this archway here reminds you of a place. It looks like old architecture to me. So, or the pillars here. I don't know why I just thought of New Orleans when I looked at this. That was very specific, but maybe pillars or something like this on a porch. Something that reminds you of. But it's paying attention to you. The signs and the symbols that are meaningful to you. To me, I feel like her wings look like big ears. So you're hearing something, you're listening, you're waiting for an answer. Prayer is very beneficial, very important. Ask God for help, for something personal. Ask for a miracle, you know, but then be open to how it comes through. You know, things don't come through exactly how we expect. They come through how we learn and how and in ways that are beneficial to us. So trust yourself. You can make something happen. You don't need to push a situation. You don't need to, I don't know, I feel like this is you trying to do something for someone else or trying to fix something, trying to resolve somebody else's situation or something like that. And if it's not working, if that's not a connection being made, just release that energy and come back to you. Come back to home here. This is powerful, powerful energy for you guys. So let's get clarity. We're going to get one more card from the Sacred Traveler Oracle. It's getting a little chilly. I'm actually out here on my porch tonight. So I had to get a little shawl to wear, which is nice because it was in the 90s the last few days and it was so hot outside. So it feels good to have a little cool air come through. All right, let's get clarity for the High Priestess and the Magician for Aquarius. All right. And rainbow blessings coming through. So a whole spectrum, a different way to look at a situation, different personalities. This is working with different energies, different colors and vibrations. I see, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel, or that pot of gold under the rainbow. Look for the blessings in your world. Look for what you can work with, what you do have, what is working. Blessings are showering your life. I keep seeing a shower, so maybe just washing away all the static energy and all the things that you pick up during the day, you know, cleansing your aura, cleansing your energy, taking a bath, maybe just jumping in some water, like a fresh creek or an ocean or something like that. I see the flowers here. There's so many flowers. So maybe something with perfume, flowers, giving somebody flowers, working in a garden, bringing flowers into your home. It makes me think of selling your home as well. Sometimes some beautiful fresh flowers make a very big impact when you walk in. It makes life like it feels alive in your house. So I want to say even plants, not necessarily flowers, but something that continues to grow. Let's see. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Blessings in all forms are cascading into your life. Just as the rainbow has all the colors of the spectrum, so is every hue of your life blessed. This is a great time to start a project. That's here. Trust your gut, knowing when to begin and what to do, how to use your talents and your skills. Initiate a relationship, purchase a house. There we go. That was the house. Begin a health program, start a new job, and change careers. That's a lot going on, but they're all new starts. There's something that feels a little different, but then feels good. Let go of hesitations and concerns. Whatever you dream of for your future, this is the time to start. You'll succeed. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know when the rainbow appears in the sky above or in an oracle deck, have faith that blessings are abounding. Count your blessings. Be grateful for the ones received and know that many lie ahead for you. In the deepest sense, you are a blessing. You are the blessing. In many ways, the rainbow is a messenger from the Creator, letting you know that all is well. This card can also indicate that it's time to add some color to your life. Paint a room, change the colors of your curtains, or simply spice up your life. All right, Aquarius, you have a lot of powerful energy coming in. Be in tune with your own inner divine guidance system. Trust yourself. You're strong enough to do something. There's something right around you can work with and make it happen. You know, take that step forward and start to make the change in your life. I hope this was helpful. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful August, and I'll see you soon. Bye.